Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Mike, what do you think about the possibility of the NBA adding an Offensive Player of the Year or Best Season award on top of MVP?
I know other leagues have similar awards. I think it would help in making a distinction between who the best player in the league is versus who had the best season.
Sometimes you can have too many awards and it gets a little muddy. But I see the point, though, of maybe having an Offensive Player of the Year. Scoring champion, for instance, right?
Trying to keep trophy shops in business. Pass out more trophies, more awards.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Hardaway. Here's Alexander, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the biggest guy by any means, but that lift more than makes up for it.
Marley with it. Now guarded by Owens. Here's Barkley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Alexander. On the wing, Hardaway. And taken away by Johnson. And now running up the court, West pushing it up, pulls it up. Offensive rebound. Barkley with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Owens with the rebound.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Hardaway passes to Alexander. Outside Mullen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alexander in the post. West on him. Alexander, no luck. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Barkley. Mullen with the defensive effort. Barkley's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Sprewell. And it's sent back by West.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
Barkley, no good.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Pass to Mullen. Over Barkley. Here's Sprewell. And the Warriors miss again. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. That one good for 2. Barkley's got 5.
Probing the paint early, testing those waters inside. I like it.
We'll see how long before their defense tightens up down there. Good start for them on offense.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Hardaway. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Yeah, and Hardaway has a nice jumper. Excellent jumper, as a matter of fact, especially from the mid-range. No time wasted getting it off.
Now here's Marley. His last outing with 20 points. Picked by West. Here's Ceballos. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right side, Mullen. And it's sent back by West.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Johnson, good.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Johnson. And he comes up with the deuce.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke with the Suns head coach for just a bit. Coach knows what's coming with Tim Hardaway. The UTEP two-step. He said that crossover is nuts. If you crowd him, he'll go right by you and get right to the rim. We'll probably give him a little space and hope he can't beat us with the jump shot. Back over to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And Marley has one of the cooler names around the league, known as Thunder Dan, a real fan favorite.
And the shot goes in. Suns leading by 3. Here's Marley. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Alexander passes to Mullen. Now here's Owen. And Barkley sends it back.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
Number 44, Jeff Green.
Owens passes to Alexander. Clock at 4. Here's Hardaway. Good D by Johnson.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Barkley, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Barkley grabs the board. The Suns shooting 40% here in the early stages. And then Barkley with the dunk.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
Hardaway dishes to Owen. Golden State moving it around. Grayer the pass to Alexander. Hardaway. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
He gets it in there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Warriors trail by 5. Now Hardaway, 8 points for him. And here is Mullen. The shot, no good.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Here's Barkley, and then Barkley with the dunk.
Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Warriors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And Hardaway gets it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. Here's Grayer. Back to Hardaway. Shot from 12. Barkley grabs the board. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Nuggets. Over Mullen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Barkley's got 11.
I'm not so sure he needed it, but the fadeaway does make the shot even sweeter.
To the right side. Owens with it. Barkley on him. Owens no good. Suns leading by 7. Barkley kicks to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area. Pass to Hardaway. It's Owens, top of the key. Shoots over Barkley. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And Phoenix has possession. Screen by Barkley. A 3 from Marley. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7.
That's what Marley does. He makes deep shots. He's often looking for that 3-point opportunity.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Sixers. Cyrus Marciulionis. Paul Pressey.
Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Marciulionis. Good, nice job down low.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
The Suns shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Barkley inside. 11 points in the game. And yes, it's good.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Here's Marciulionis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night. The Warriors making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. That one misses for Marciulionis.
Man, hard not to like the skill set of Sarunas Marciulionis. I mean, a versatile player who really does a little bit of everything and does it with a physical disposition.
Here's Graham. Phoenix able to drain the three. Pass to Spencer. Here's Marciulionis. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 9. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Marciulionis passes to Graham. Here's Scantling. And again, no good by Golden State. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Barkley, no luck. The Warriors shooting 43% since taking the floor today. To the left side wing. That one bounces around and comes back out. Phoenix leading by 9. Fades back. That one doesn't drop.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad miss.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Tim Hardaway is checked in for the Warriors.
Number 10, Tim Hardaway.
Pass to Gatling. Here's Marciulionis. Here's Graham. Ceballos covering. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Grayer missing. El Phoenix shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Barkley inside. And the layup falls. Barkley's got 18 points.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead. You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Johnson surveying the floor. Barkley kicks to Marley. The shot will not fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, up 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Right away, we've seen them finding points with solid post play. They're playing aggressively and fighting for it down there.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Don't make the mistake of thinking Marley is just a shooter. He can flat out score and is not afraid of putting the ball on the deck.
Warriors trail by 11. Now here is Hardaway. Last game we saw him score 13. Driving inside. And that one's good by Marley. Marley's got 4 points this quarter.
One move from him, and he had all the lane he needed.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Marciulionis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Phoenix leading by 13. Here's Barkley. And Barkley throws it down hard.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Here's Marciulionis. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And he did a great job of keeping pressure on the defense. Got to the line for a fair amount and cashed in.
Now here's Marley. He's looking for West and finds him. Here's Ceballos. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
You know, transition play like that is exactly why they're ahead.
Yeah, they've been pushing the pace and leaving the defense behind in the dust.
Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him. Johnson with the block.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ainge is checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
That's how they drew it up. Great look off the inbounds play to get the score.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Playing hard and getting rewarded for it. What a slam by Johnson.
Warriors trail by 17. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Here's Gatling. No scoring in this one. Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway kicks to Hill. It's rebounded by West. On offense, here are the Suns. Big stretch here going 10-2. West a screen on Marciulionis. Ainge. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 17. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gatling. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
Just good fundamental play. If a guy is this open, you feed him.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
He's got the quick twitch when he's got that rock in his hands. Johnson draws the bump right there.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Mullins is checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Warriors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Grayer. High post try. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. West has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shot by Johnson, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. Outside Mullen. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Suns. Barkley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That is the fruit of focus and determination right there.
Not to be denied. Now he goes to the line for one more.
Owens is checked in for Golden State.
Man, the athletic ability of Ceballos, boy, I love that. He's got it all. Forward who can rise and fly. Also can score at a good clip.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 5. West up on top. Johnson with it. Back to West. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pass to Mullen. Now Hill, fended by West. And Hill throws it down.
Going up strong. Now that's how you finish.
On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Johnson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with this team and regroup. Alexander's checked in for Hill.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 52, Victor Alexander.
Now Owens. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And he also put in work on the glass, doing the dirty work for his team as well.
Back to Hardaway. Good work there as it goes. Hardaway has got 12 points in the game.
This is why Hardaway's teammates and coaches encourage him to score. He's such a talented offensive player.
Here's Barkley. Inside. Ainge kicks to Johnson. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. 9 points in the game so far.
There are no easy finishes in the paint in the NBA. Solid work.
To the wing right side. Grayer the pass to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Such a confident shooter. Hardaway knows he's ready to take the shot.
Here's Johnson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Here's Johnson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Warriors trail by 19. Left side, Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. That shot, no good. West with some nice D. Pass to Ainge. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ainge has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Warriors shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Marley's checked in for the Suns. And the Warriors making a change here. West with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Again, Phoenix.
Sweet jump shot there. He knows how to pick his spots on offense.
Pass to Sprewell. Now Mullen. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Marley no good. This Warriors squad struggled. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Their defense was all spread out, not connected, leaving lots of holes, which the offense was able to exploit.
They just weren't communicating, weren't hustling. I'm sure it was driving coach up the wall.
Alexander gets the bucket.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Pass to Barkley. Here's Ceballos. He has 7. Sweet move. Sprewell grabs the miss. Marciulionis against Ainge. Marciulionis, that's good.
He moved the ball to a ready shooter right on cue.
Phoenix leading by 18. Ceballos kicks to Marley. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Ainge. Pocket 6. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Alexander. No good that time. West with some nice D. Lets it go from deep. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Mullen. Pass to Marciulionis. Down low. Golden State moving the ball around. Alexander passes to Marciulionis. The wing jumper off target.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. Had a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
Here's Marley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Versatile scorer. Never know if Marley will pull up or dart past you.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Both free throws good from Marley. Warriors trail by 20. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the Warriors miss again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Ceballos up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Ceballos has got 7 points here in this quarter.
That is what you call a killer crossover.
Such a deadly move when done right.
Over to the wing. They double him with West. Owens passes to Mullen. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Marley. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors trail by 20. Hardaway with it. West picks him up. Alexander gets the bucket.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Right wing. Hardaway against Ceballos. Over Hardaway. And the bank shot is good. Ceballos has got 11. The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Owens. It's rebounded by West. West has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Marley against Mullen. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
6 to shoot. Here's Ceballos. Warriors with the rebound. Owens has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Tries from 7. Hardaway, no good.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Marley. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 15.
And this is Marley's role. He's out there to score, especially from the mid-range.
The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Alexander. Rebound by the Suns. And here's Marley. He's got 15. Ceballos kicks to Marley. To the inside. Barkley. And Barkley slams it home.
From him, fans love seeing this kind of dunk.
How about that? Just giving the people, Clark, what they want to see.
Gotta give them what they want.
Yep.
You heard their reaction. They were all about that finish.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Ceballos passes to Barkley.
Latrell Sprewell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ceballos. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Starting to pull out ahead off the back of some terrific offense.
They are firing on all cylinders, aren't they? Hard to get stops when they're playing with this much energy.
Here's Ceballos. 13 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Sprewell grabs the miss. Outside Mullen to the paint. And Tim Hardaway the bucket on the assist by Mullen. Hardaway has got 16.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Barkley down low. And then Barkley with the dunk.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent here tonight.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Timeout called the Warriors.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Dancers.
Outside Hardaway. Now here's Owens. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Smart read by Mullen, recognizing the overcommitment and burning the defense for it.
Marley with it. He's got 15. Barkley right side. Back to Ainge. Pass to West. 5 to shoot. Outside Mullen. Back to Hardaway. Here's Sprewell. Barkley over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called.
Now Ainge. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the dunk by Mark West.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Hardaway, and Barkley sends it back.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that, denying your opponent in the painted area.
Here's Ceballos. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. And the Suns call time here.
And coach spots something that he doesn't like. He'll most likely mix things up from here.
And good coaches are always willing to change up a game plan. Not a bad timeout.
Number 44, Jeff Blair.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Persistence pays, not giving up on the play there.
Yeah, you're right. He read it right. He read it well, was in position, and he made the play.
This is why they teach you to box out, folks.
Hardaway passes to Greer. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a rejump.
And here is Ainge. Pass to Marley. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. It's come up big a few times for them.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Marley.
Known for his incredible work ethic, Mullen can often be found in the gym, honing in on his craft.
The Warriors shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team, and that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
Now here's Marley. 17 points in the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You take a look at the Suns. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course the Warriors, right now quite a ways down below. Hill, he's checked in for Alexander. Grayer, that drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Barkley inside. And Barkley throws it down hard.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
The Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Owens. West with some nice D. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
Marley no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Barkley over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now here's West. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Ceballos. Here's Ainge. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ainge has got 6 points.
Certain guys you can give the three-point shot to. Not Danny Ainge. He's lethal from the three-point line.
Outside Hill. Grayer the pass to Owens. Barkley over to help. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Checking in for the Warriors, Chris Gatling. Sarunas Marciulionis.
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Great awareness to recognize the double and get the pass away.
Pass to Marley. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Here's Gatling. Pass to Marciulionis. Gatling's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Marley passes to Ainge. Back to Marley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Marley's got 21 in the game.
Terrific to see Marley get in a groove. When he's hot, it gets everyone else fired up too.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Chambers has checked in for Barkley.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ainge with the ball. He has 6. Here's Chambers. Got it from 16 feet.
What makes Chambers such a great scoring threat? This guy can hit that mid-range J. He's not just effective in the post.
Marciulionis passes to Houston. Here's Marciulionis. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
That's too easy. High percentage look without much defensive pressure.
Pass to Ceballos. Here's West. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Mark West. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Pressey's checked in for the Warriors. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
50 seconds left in the third. Marley passes to West. The layup off target. The Warriors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. They double him with West. Stolen by Ainge. Pass to Marley. Over Hill, and that one's good by Marley. Marley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Warriors shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Here's Marciulionis. It's deflected. Got it off in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Ainge. All alone. That one drops for him.
The effort level you get from Ainge on offense is tremendous. He puts in the sweat to find his shots.
Pass to Marciulionis. Here's Gatling. Rebounded by Chambers. And here is Ainge. Dan Marley on the wing. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. But he had the space and is capable of making it.
And it's sent back by West.
Nice job and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
Down low. And he jams it with authority.
Take a look at the levitation. Just hanging, suspended in the air.
Gosh, it's fun to watch, and that's how he's able to slam it down with such ease.
He makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not that easy.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Phoenix, and it's good, 2 points.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Marley, defended by Marciulionis. And that one's good by Marley. Marley's got 25 points in the game.
Showing the guard package in his skill set. Marley knocking it down.
Out to the right wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Marciulionis, that's good.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Inside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hill, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Normally, Chambers is the finisher, but he sends the ball to a guy with a better look.
Warriors shooting 41% for the game. Here's Hardaway. And that one drops for him. He's got 20. Here's Ainge. Dan Marley on the wing. Pass to Chambers. Back to Marley. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. West can't hit. West is gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Grayer. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, showing a lot of confidence and swag in his ball handling. Going to the crossover to shake himself free.
Pass to Chambers. Marley kicks to Ainge. Here's Ceballos, and it's blocked.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Grayer the pass to Marciulionis. Second shot opportunity, and it's Grayer missing. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The 15-footer, no good from Ceballos.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Gatling. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Like they've captured an impressive lead.
Oh, yeah, they're in the driver's seat right now, Kev.
Both hands on the wheel. Ceballos passes to West. And the dunk by Mark West.
This is how you do it. Show them how it's done.
He hung there right for the extra effect, and it did take effect.
Nothing wrong with being a little flashy.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Marciulionis. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Now here's West over Hill. No good from West. Here's Hardaway, and he lays it straight in. Hardaway has got 22.
Boy, how fast Hardaway gets inside is something to watch. Really excels driving all the way to the rim.
Marley with it. Hardaway picks him up. Oh, that's blocked.
Showing no mercy at the defensive end.
And that one, good. West has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
And Hill throws it down.
And this is what big guys like him should do, using his height to punish the D inside.
Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Marley. Unloads. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway kicks to Hill. Here's Grayer. Ceballos covering. Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Gatling. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Hardaway against Ainge. Now Marley. The rebound by Gatling.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage look.
Hardaway against Ainge. Left side Hardaway. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Spreading it like butter.
Woohoo! Clark, you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah!
Delicious.
Here's Marley. Rebound by Marciulionis. Marciulionis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gatling, good.
It can be a simple game. Work it down low, watch the points go up on the scoreboard.
Well, Phoenix shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Pick by West. Can they get it? And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Gave that slam a little extra.
Yep, he dropped every jaw with that finish.
That might be the best dunk from him I've ever seen. Simply amazing.
Miller's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Ainge. Now here's Hardaway. Over Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Marley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Chambers kicks to Marley. Lays it up off the glass. Marley's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. 6 feet out. And Miller with the block. Now here's Marley. Defense is right there. Poked away. It's stolen by Mullen. Here's Sprewell. He's guarded by Marley. Here's Alexander. And Miller with the block.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Hardaway. And the basket by Johnson. Hardaway with it. On the wing, Mullen. It's Owens, top of the key.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hardaway passes to Sprewell. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And Owens with the basket on the assist from Hardaway.
Hardaway is a pure point guard, effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well. He doesn't pass up any opportunities to throw it down.
Oh, no. Once you give him space to take off, he goes for it.
Slamming it down with one hand, too. Love the ferocity.
On the wing, Mullen. Over Marley. Mullen's shot is off. The Suns shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Suns.
This one was never really in doubt, Mike. They stayed firmly in control of the game throughout.
A total success story. I agree. Things were just clicking for them out there.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt. Johnson surveying the floor. Chambers with a screen on Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Miller. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Pass to Hardaway. Mullen kicks to Hardaway. Now Owens. Here's Sprewell. Outside, Mullen. Miller grabs the miss. Here's Ceballos. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Clark dominant in every aspect of the game tonight.
They sure were, and their fans loved it. Dismantled them offensively and defensively.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. And so long, everyone.